Hey guys, so we're going to start off the 2018 Ram build this year now, finally, with COVID something going away, I guess. Like it's starting to calm down a bit, so a lot of the companies now are shipping up the products. A huge shout out to K&N this year. They're going to be a big sponsor on the power side of things for a lot of this stuff. So they actually sent me up the performance intake system. They got right there the throttle control module that I'm going to install here next as well, and I can't wait to try this one out. This apparently just wakes these trucks up. And then also a cabin air filter, and they're sending me, where is it at, right there. Yeah, so like there's some oil filters they have now, and they actually have a new oil lineup coming out pretty soon. I can't wait to get that, try that out. They're going to send that up. They're going to stock the shelf this year. Yeah, I'm going to install this filter today, and then we're going to install the throttle controller here, and I can't wait to try this out. Make sure you disconnect the battery. 10 mil, simple and easy before you start any of this stuff. So K&N sent me up the throttle module controller here, and this thing is supposed to be amazing and really wake up a Ram Hemi. So we're gonna install this, see how she goes. Very, very simple process. All you're gonna do, disconnect that wire right here on your pedal. Connect her in there, and the wire from the pedal will go in there. On this will go to your dial that you'll control the sensitivity with. So all we're gonna do, install this in there, up in there. We'll strap her in, probably. So as you'll see, I already got this in here. Literally took 2 seconds. Again, simply unplug from there. Plug your new harness in. And then plug the wire running from the engine into the harness. That roots back down to this. We're gonna plug this into this. And then we're gonna just find a spot to put that. All right, so I did get this mounted. It's hard to see where I put it, but just tied it up right here. Easy peasy. She's all wired in now. All you gotta do is connect the switch to this. And then we're gonna use this bad boy to power and dial her up. So this will connect in to there when I'm done. And this is going to be hidden away down in here. So, all right, so we got the system installed now. The dial is discreetly down here. It's perfect. Just sitting in here, you'd have to really look for it to find it. It's totally out of the way, but easily accessible when you are driving. So if you have a console, highly recommend putting it in here. So after installing this, it's very easy to turn it down or up. This is now going to control your pedal sensitivity completely. This is completely down all the way. It's basically a stock feeling. You can easily dial it up into small increments all the way to max, which is where I currently have it. And I mean, this wakes your truck up. So we got the throttle control module in here now, and it's like night and day. Before we had this installed, it was almost sluggish when you're coming onto the pedal, and now it literally just woke this truck up from nothing to something. It has a Hemi in here, and now it feels like I'm actually driving a Hemi. K&N literally just made this feel like it came alive, so a huge advancement already. And next we're gonna throw in the air filter, and I can't wait to see the difference then as well. Stay tuned. Alright, so let's get this K&N air filter installed now. I've installed quite a few of these over the years in literally every vehicle that I've had or built, and they go flawless every time, so can't wait till this is in. Stay tuned. All right, so we got the K&A system pretty much put together here now. I have all the parts pre-assembled. I suggest doing this before attempting to get anything in the truck. Just makes the install way smoother. This is probably one of the most highest quality systems out there for a cold air system for these trucks, or pretty much any vehicle for that matter. So yeah, we're gonna get this installed now, but went together really well. Really high-end little components here that just make the install of this go flawless. Not one hiccup yet. All right, so we got everything torn out here. I already moved the hose there for the discharge. So we're just gonna get this in now. We'll get the box in with the tube in, tighten it all up, and then we'll fire it up. When you're tightening down this box, just don't tighten any of these up. Just put them in there loose. That way you can fully adjust it to where you want. Same thing with these. And then same thing with this one over here. Just make them somewhat snug as well. And then you'll be able to pre-adjust it pretty much where you want it. So we got her installed now. The only thing that was a little difficult, and I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10 difficult, a 3, was this piece. I mean, this is the hardest part. Making sure that's in there tight. Do not over torque or over even pressurize this with your hand, because they can fail. It's a plastic fitting, so it doesn't have to be excruciating tight. Just make sure that it's snug in there, and then take extra care. And that's why we leave everything loose before we tighten it down. Make sure this is in, this connection's in, and this connection's in. Once that's done, start tightening up all your bolts, tighten down your clamps, and then you got yourself a nice K&N system installed and ready to roll. This thing cleaned up so much room in my bay. It made the bay look so much cleaner. It's unfit. As you'll see, this is the start of a couple performance mods, and it already looks a lot better in here. Just added on the filter cover here as well, and like, this system looks badass now. Very happy with the way this turned out. I'll probably do another video here coming up about all the sounds that this thing makes now, and I mean, it's truly incredible. So make sure you subscribe and tune in, because this truck just came alive. It's crazy. Hope you all enjoyed the video.